Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Okay, now I'm back. I'm waiting a second to make sure that you can hear me. I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome back to the stream. I hear myself. So it's been chaos here. I got my computer back. I had a forced 2-week hiatus, and then I came back and streamed for like 20 minutes, and my mic wasn't working. So I'm back now, and I think you can hear me. I recognize now that it's working. I didn't notice that the little, bar wasn't showing me before. But I'm back, and now I can repeat everything that I just said, because nobody could hear me. That's frustrating. Okay, but now, really, I'm back from my forced week hiatus with my computer not working, and I'm back from imaging, and I've got work to catch up on. I've got composite work to do. I've got competition work to do. And I'm just absolutely bursting with motivation and excitement from imaging. I've been to imaging several times. This is the first time I was a speaker there, and it was incredible. It was everything that I could have hoped for it to be, and then some. And I had an awesome class. If you were part of my class, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough for coming, because it was a great group. And I've gotten some follow-up emails already from some of my colleagues. I don't know what you call them, fellow industry people, photographers, whatever. I've gotten some emails, just like some follow-up questions, and I want to hear, as you implement your marketing plan, I want to hear how it's going for you. If you get to a stalemate, if you I want you to feel like you've got somebody rooting for you, and we're going to make sure that this is the best year yet. It's going to be, I can feel it, taste it. It's going to be remarkable. And it's such a cool experience. I wasn't there as long as I normally am, because I spoke on another ad. They're like, yeah, double dip. So I spoke at a Saturday pre-con, and then I went to the ESP gala on Saturday night, and I was kind of done, like, with my stuff, and had to come home, get some work done. So I was there Saturday, and it was amazing. You just soak up all this energy, all this excitement for what we do, and it was amazing. This little lady was in my studio. Everything's good. I feel weird repeating everything that I said, but nobody could hear me. How are you doing? I was at imaging last week. I had my speaking gig at imaging, and it was incredible. Oh, yeah, it was so fun, wasn't it? I took a ton of pictures that night, but they had what do they call it? Like step and repeat, with like the camera backdrop, and they had a really nice face light. Hey, Ray, good to have everybody. So I had to use that one because it's so fun to just like dress up, and it was really, and that is like, you're in a room of giants of industry in there, and it's equal parts intimidating and inspiring. And no, it wasn't a photo booth. It was just like a step and repeat, like, kind of red carpet-ish. But instead of like it's your friends taking your picture. But to see the people earn it that have earned like a Lifetime Achievement Award and fellowship, and So cool. And I had a great group. I was so terrified that I would go into that room. Terrified may be a little strong. Like, I was justifying in my head why I was going to be alone in my class that I was teaching. Like, they put me in a weird time. Everybody's tired. I was just like making stuff up. But it was a packed house. And it was a great group. Lots of questions. And like, marketing is kind of a dry topic. But it didn't feel like that at all. We had a game show portion. And everybody was, in it. And it was awesome. And I've had some follow-ups from some students, just like ready. They're ready to go and implement all of this for their own businesses. Oh, I've got stuff to catch up on. Very cool. No, hard light is fashion. So it's not what I shoot, but it's definitely got a place. Very strong for a baby. But it was cool. It was cool to be glam for a night, and the company was awesome, and it's just so inspiring to see absolute giants of industry at this gala, and to be a part of it at all is just so cool. And I wore a little birdcage veil. There are not many places that's just like acceptable. It was a lot of fun. So trying to figure out ways to change my business. Okay. Yes. How is the electronic business card? Do you love it? Are people receptive of it? You just shoot it at people and it just appears? Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. As far as hard light goes, that's what that is in response to. Definitely got its place. I love midday summer child portraits because it offers just a different air, like a bright, fun light. On 50-50 on who knew how to use an electronic business card. Yeah, that might take some education to the masses. That's all right, because that's another talking point. That's just something that you can hold their attention for a little bit. It's all good. You have a reason to talk. Oh yeah, definitely. You probably definitely need physical too, just for the people that are a little bit hesitant. I like that one. Oh no. I like this music. Yay! So it was kind of nice to take a little forced hiatus from the computer. It was very weird. I'm like Ma Ingalls. Glad to be back though. The house got obscenely clean when I was away from work, but it timed out all right because work picked up again as it did. I always try to plan a little downtime right after imaging so I can kind of use that motivation that I garnered from it to prepare everything for the year and get ahead of when I get really busy. And I did a ton of scheduling. So what have you guys been up to? What did I miss this week? Electronic business cards. What else? Do you all have your marketing plans for the year? I trust. My computer is so quiet. It's really pretty cool. And I've got, so Portrait Masters competition opened up. And I've got some entries ready. Getting a few in real life stream ideas. Gardens for macros. That'd be cool. Oh wait, I've got to go back. You've been changing your business quite a bit. Nice. Good, good, good. Yes, share your site. We'll hop on there. Can I put it on screen? Gardens for macros. Very good. What's that look like this time of year? Where are you? Do you have, I mean, I guess it's always time of year for macro, depending on what you're shooting. You guys had any snow? We had a okay storm last week. I really should be focused on business. Yeah, this is a good time of year to get yourself set up for a full schedule in the coming year and a full calendar and good. Clients can download from, okay. All right, let's take a look. This is the all new. Okay, I like it. Bright, colorful, good variety. Oh, I like this one. That's my favorite. Am I allowed to have favorites? Is it like kids? Good use of light. Oh, I like that one too. I love me some Christmas lights. Very good. All right, so you're headshot centric. Very good, very good. You shoot events. Ew. Oh, that's right. I remember the Christmas sweaters. Mm-hmm. That looks good. I'm hungry. Okay, I like this. What are you using? Is this Squarespace? I always get excited when I can go recognize that. Okay. That's fun. Do you do photo booth? Oh, engagements. Okay. So what type of events? Corporate events? All kinds of events? Man, I'm hungry. Oh, we're going to look at Ray's too? Nice. Somebody at Imaging asked me if I sold calendars of my work, and I was like, no. And they were like, why not? And I was like, because I never thought about it. Oh, their own homemade photo booth. Okay. Arizona. I like that. Ray Cleveland from Arizona. In the event we make money. I specialize in making money. Yes. Oh, I love the storms. Ooh, gosh. Are these clickable? Oh, I see. No, I'm just getting excitable. I'm sorry. I'm a very impatient woman. Okay, do you know your settings on here? Because that's stunning. Astrophotography, not in my wheelhouse. It's beautiful, though. And I took one beautiful nighttime picture like 4 years ago, and I use it for everything. I don't know about concerts or 12-hour weddings, but events overall, yeah. I did, now I'm distracted by the singing. I did weddings up until 2015. And it's weird because I love being, both you guys' websites look fantastic. I like this a lot because because a lot of people overlook the basics. Like, where are you? Where do you live? And I need to know if I can call you or if you're even in my area. Ooh, that one's good. Do you have... Oh, your gallery was behind my camera. Yeah, the SEO stuff is... I don't know. I'm kind of like, oh, find me. I do showing the area. So on websites, a lot of times people will leave. He's got his phone number, email address, and location right here, easy to see. I don't know that mine actually. Actually, maybe I'm not very good at it either. Well, look at that. You gave me something to do. I'm talking about everybody else. They just know. I've just been here long enough. They just know. Oh, there it is. There I am. It doesn't have the town now. Oh, wait. Downtown Bloomington. All right. Well, they're finding me. Hey, Flavio. And that's the thing, too. If it's in your, like, here, I need to bring this open again. Why can't I type? Like, if you're right here, then it will. Directions. Why is my really here? There I am. Building. The Google page. I run a Google page for a few businesses because I'm older than Google. So I've done it a long time. Oh, this is... And all of this. But I have a whole bunch of... Oh, that's right. I remember that because you are relocating. That takes some time. You'll get there. I did a major relocation 5 years into business. And I'd always known, though, when we lived in our former town, I always knew that we weren't going to stay there. So I didn't try to put down too many roots. Wasn't top 3. Okay, so you're moving in the right. You're moving west. Man, I'm just like riding high on imaging, and it was a bummer to not have. So I've got my master of photography, and I've got my craftsman degree, and I'm a CPP, and I am one merit away from master artist. And I was not nominated for any Grant Imaging Awards today, so I didn't have a reason to go to the festivities on Monday, the Grant Imaging Awards, which is the degree ceremony, and it made me sad, and I want to make sure that I do better this year so that I can go try to win stuff. And the degree stuff is changing, so I'm not sure that they're going to have the degree ceremony anymore. Which surely they will, because that is such a big deal to be able to celebrate that. And we're self-employed people, so we don't get, the attaboys that you can get from an employee or employer. So this is our chance to sing each other's praises a little bit. and they're changing the competition. Now they are announcing that sometime in February, I'm told. I think they specifically waited until we weren't all together imaging. And like, I understand that in dealing with the public, but I'm not a patient woman. Mama needs to know. And I need to get, so the struggle that I have with Portrait Masters competition is that they don't have a limit. You pay per image, and you enter as many or as few as you want. And the first year that I entered it, okay, I don't know what I just said. That's weird. Here's my stylus. I think sometimes my watch does things. But anyway, what was I talking about? It was vital. Anyway, oh no, now it's gonna, this is frustrating. So I thought I would get my computer back and it would be perfect. And it's been one thing after another, so that is very frustrating. I don't remember what I was saying. And if I watch this video back, then I'll know what I was going to finish my sentence with. And it'll be too late. Build up energy to do basic. Well, you're going through some stuff, am I right, Ray? So just do one thing a day, and sometimes that's all you can do. We go through different seasons in life where, all you can do is all you can do. I mean, how do you pick between smiles? Do you just give them all the smiles? I feel like the answer to that is yes. But get yourself a marketing plan. Set up a schedule that you feel like is realistic, and that that it's going to be financially feasible for you and comfortably physically and all that good stuff, and then build that calendar. This little girl did not. Okay, do we want the tongue sticking out? This is, you can see the passy pluck from right there. Found out the website Eventbrite is pretty awesome, considering with finding places to market and network for free, but there are paid events you can go to. Nice. Like that part of it. Yay! You did your homework. I like it. I love it, actually. It's cool to be around other professionals, like at imaging, and just be like rooting for each other. And I'm kind of a lone wolf. I don't rely on friends or anything a lot. So to have that event once a year where I'm covering that's all I need. Just fill up what I need for the year. Marketing plan, figure out how to break into finding clients. Well, that's the same thing. Because you get the ball rolling on that marketing plan, and it's just going to snowball, and they will come, and then you get that core loyal clientele, and it ripples out from each one of them. So all of a sudden you're casting, knock everything over. I get really excited about marketing. You're casting a nice wide net, and that'll ebb and flow on busyness, but coming from different directions. My audience is mostly female on social media. Yeah, I think that women spend a whole lot more time on social media than men do. So take that into consideration too when you're analyzing those stats. Ladies, man. Oh, that scared me. I wasn't expecting singing. Oh, I know what I was saying earlier. No, definitely not the case onto it. The Portrait Masters competition doesn't have a case. Like PBA competitions and most of the smaller ones, you have a case or images, and you pay one price and you enter anywhere from 1 to 4 images that you can't enter more than that. And it's kind of nice because it forces you to really look at your images and pick them apart. I mean, to focus on everything you can do to make that best. And are we frozen? And then when I get a little bit overwhelmed, when you can do Portrait Masters, it's like $20 an image for as many images as you want. They think they limit it per category, but I enter like 2 categories. Oh, okay. How'd it go? Camera raw editing challenge. I was left confused. Yeah, how'd that? We need a follow up. This is, why is it doing it? Oh my gosh, this. Edit here. That's 1 click. Guys, I'm gonna lose it here. I don't know what the problem is. I think now the battery's in my mouse are probably. No, actually, I don't think that because dusting off my stylus. It was Kung Fu. So you're leaving us hanging. What happened? What happened with the challenge? Okay, I'm gonna try something here. A little bit of a of us won. Oh, was that where the confusion was? Everybody wins. One of these days I'll get to the keynote speaker imaging. I've never done that. I've gone strictly for like my degrees and then for the Grand Imaging Awards and for the trade show because I want to touch everything. There's a little passy outline on her cheek. Weekly challenge reviews on Fridays. Ah! Yay! Win by competing. I think that would be fun. I'm not sure what. That's true. You gotta have a trophy. Love a trophy. Just gonna bump these highlights a little bit since we're all kind of the same tone here. Make sure that she stands out. This little nugget did not want to miss a thing. She was ready to party. And by that I mean just be held. Oh, very good. Oh wait, I got some catching up to do. Monogram editing console. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm selling my own personal prints at my own work. Nice. Very good. I just last week opened up a store to sell prints of my fine artwork. Obviously not artwork. But some of the stuff has been in galleries and exhibitions and whatnot. What is monogram? Should I know this? Bag. What's an icon? I actually like these little shadows. I'm gonna leave those in this one. Oh, very good. Oh, that's why I don't know what it is. I don't use Lightroom. Ooh, I like their website. I don't need more stuff though. I need less stuff actually. I say it every year. Annually, I will say, maybe this is the year I get a new camera. I won't. Smaller. So I will be streaming probably most days this week, at least the beginning of the week, while I kind of catch up. Got wall art that was ordered that I'm going to do a mock-up for, so I might do that on stream. I have a stream deck that I've not set up. In fact, I've had it for a year. Set it up. But I have exhibitions that need to be completed. One of which is mixed media, which like I keep needing to start it, and I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous, just because it's been a minute. It's not a real long time, but it's been long enough that it's not something that I just, or at least part of it. The oil painting comes right back, like riding a bike. The pen and ink, it's been a minute. Watercolor, I've never really done watercolor. So, it's experimental. You're always buying camera gear? I am not at all. The same two camera bodies I've had since 2010. Dishes time. Okay. Ray knows how to party. Doesn't it feel so good though? Like, for as much I complain about cleaning and stuff, like, it feels so good to have everything just where it's supposed to be. It makes my heart happy. Especially if I get it done before bed and I come down to just like total morning. What is she saying in this song? I've got zero. No. I know it's just pure chaos. It's alright. I think I thrive on chaos, actually. I think that's where I'm meant to be. Just a little bit. So I was looking at the charity streams and how easy Twitch makes it to do a charity stream. So I think I'm going to do that in the next couple of months. They one of the charities that just watched a new movie with Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill. Eddie Murphy made a new movie. What's it called? If it's stupid funny, that might just be exactly what I need. Because some movies look good, but I know they'll give me nightmares. Oh, the first movie that came up for Eddie Murphy is Beverly Hills Cop from 1984. Probably not that one. Man, it's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix anymore. I'm back to being a pioneer. Oh. I remember on Friday nights there were two main video stores in our town, and you go to pick one out and it would have like the case, so you'd have to like move the case and see if there were copies behind it, and if there were none there, then it's too bad, no movie for you. So we'd be like ready when my dad got home from work, like let's go, and then we'd fight over what movies we'd get. Fight with my sisters. Had Taters. That was the name of the place. It was also the name of the guy, and there was a real strong pot smell. And there was Coal House. Those were our video stores. One Blockbuster left. It's an American Treasure. Keep it. And that was fun. It makes you wonder, like, because I'm sure that my parents didn't think much about those, Friday nights. And we get pizza too. That was a big deal. But those are like some. I had a really blessed childhood where there really aren't any bad memories. They're all quality. Quality 80s youth. Yes. TGIF. And Full House. What were some of the others? The one Family Matters was on there, but I didn't really watch it. Step by Step was my favorite, and I don't think it was on very long. A little jazzy. The Casa video, I've never heard of that. They added a bar, which makes them the money. Oh, that's awesome. I'm even surprised that like Redbox is a thing. Like with everything digital and everything streaming, you don't even have a DVD player anymore. could play a DVD if we had to, like on a computer or whatever. Or maybe one of their gaming systems might actually. You don't. Man, those Friday nights though. Friday the 13th was a TV show? Was it based on the movie? I watched Tales from the Crypt. No, I'm gonna look through this. This is supposed to be folk. It's not very folk. Try this again. There we go. Oh, I remember those at the video store at Taters. And Taters had, so you went in there looking to come out smelling like pot for sure. And they sold, they rented VHS. I don't think he ever switched. I don't think he ever switched to DVDs. And they had records and then tapes. And then probably, I think they had CDs too. I'm pretty sure I got a Nelly CD, edited version, obviously. I'm clearly Nelly's target graphic. And when I was in junior high. And they sold t-shirts and stuff too, and they were like cool t-shirts. That was like the place to be in 8th grade. And he was super unimpressed with a bunch of kids. And it was a block away from the movie theater. Nice! Home Alone soundbite. Yes. I need it. I think the excuses are over. It's been, I got it for last Christmas, like a year ago. I've got a soundbite. That's what I assumed. Other that now it's a nickname, maybe. Start nicknaming everybody Kevin. Home Alone Kevin would be my go-to, but now I recently watched Up again. Kevin is the knight. Also a classic Kevin. Is there any alleys? There was somebody named Allie Elliott on Survivor. Okay. I'm trying to figure out more ways I can improve my business or make it efficient. Thinking of making galleries of old clients and models so they could buy prints. I think that's good. Price them so that you're making your money. check my temperature here. Hold on. Don't mind me. Yep. Oh. My thing was overheating. Oh, everybody's on Twitch right now. Oh. Okay. So prints can go on canvas to all kinds of items. Nice. Nice. I think that's nice to present that option to people and like give them ideas, you know, like Valentine's Day, or I never get that much Valentine's. I get the same, like, you know, if the kid's birthday is close to Valentine's Day or like that, but I don't get, since I don't shoot boudoir, that's probably where those go. But I don't think people plan ahead for Valentine's Day either. We have never been, my husband and I are not a Valentine's Day couple. And are you using Pixie Set? Like the carved wood? It's funny, I was going to add my store just on my speaker website, which is Squarespace. But it would have been a whole different plan. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I can upgrade that, whatever. So I upgraded it, and then you had to use PayPal or something else. They are not set up with Square, which is what I use. And I just hate that. So my PayPal got hacked like a year and a half ago, and it was such a pain that I just abandoned it and I moved to Square because I use Square for a different business that I own, and I like it so much more because it naturally draws your money out daily. And I just didn't want to deal with that. I mean, they handled it fine and everything. It's not their fault or whatever, but it was just time to move on anyway, because it was one of those things that I was still using it just because I'd used it for so long and I was used to it. Oh my gosh, they took all my money in 2020. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. Yeah, they called PayPal impersonating me, which I find that so creepy. But it just kind of like, it was the catalyst to move on because I liked Square better anyway, and I just didn't take the time to change it. And then when that happened, I just wanted to, because they were funneling money through my account. Exactly. Yeah, I think that's good too, to have a separate account just for that. Cute song. Paul wanted to see all kinds. Yeah, anything like that. You know. I am editing very slowly. Oh, I was gonna check and see if I was like gun shy from. Oh, I already did that one. I'm still tired. I'm still recovering, and we have another game tomorrow night. I don't know if anybody could hear me when I was saying this, but I'm playing soccer in an adult league, and I'm a morning person. I'm up at 5 every day, ready to go. So I crashed pretty early. And the game, like our first game was at 10:15. The start time was 10:15. So, not my finest hour. And it's mostly men, which, wouldn't have bothered me 20 years ago, but I am old. Had a lot of children. And my play style was very aggressive and I was really fast. Well, I'm not. I'm not anymore. So, here we are. It's fun though. That little face. One. Someone I know say his personal account would be in a separate bank, his business assets or growth. Have a couple of different things, but not necessarily. That's how it works. How the rule got the best set up. Like if the bank freezes them. These are kind of fall colors, but I went with it anyway because it's super cozy. And we had snow last week. So January baby. This little one did not want to sleep. She just wanted to she wanted to check on things a little bit, see what's up. And so when she did finally go to sleep, I worked fast. And she was a total peach once she finally was out. So Portrait Master is open. So I need to enter that, and I need to refine. It's too easy to just throw stuff in there. And I'm close to getting looked at to be a master affiliate there, and I want to make sure that I don't throw that off with something silly. Scratchy. A little bigger brush. I can't remember what all I said before my microphone was working, but it was valuable. If you are watching this later on YouTube and we're in my class, let me know how the marketing is going, how we're able to implement everything. And for Twitch people, let me know if you're at a stalemate with your marketing plan. I'm pumped, and this is the time of year to get yourself set up. Future you will thank you. I played this song already. Yes, well, you're in my class now. What would you like to know? I had a branding game show portion of class. But I'm sure, I feel like I make introverts uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. I'm getting my speaking stuff all lined up for this year too. Try to get to some different parts of the country. We use them as an excuse to take a little vacation. And you'll see this little one in a little later in the session. She had this like real furrowed brow. She was so unimpressed with me. Why is this? Sad folk. I was on sad folk. My husband listens to sad rap thing. Cassie loves like a little this. Come on. Getting electronic business cards, changing over my website with galleries. Well done. Oh, very cool. Are you meeting people locally? Making some contacts? That's the number one. That's the fastest way you're going to get people. Get out there and meet people. Meet other business owners. Meet just anybody. Even if they don't need you now, they will need you. Come on. They'll need you sometime, or they'll know somebody who does. And you've got your electronic business cards. Good. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer in person or virtual? So I can see benefits for both. Yeah. I can't remember why, but I recognize like when I read the name, it like pops, the logo pops into my head. I will write it down. Oh yeah, and we had soccer. Anybody watch soccer games last week or yesterday? Didn't. That's okay. Didn't miss one. I like this song. I remember this. Oh, very good. Any networking event. I feel like the town that I'm in has an abnormal number of professional networking things. It might be because we're a college town, so it's giving like young professionals a chance to practice essentially. There are a lot, and they're very specific. Like there's one for the arts district, there's one for downtown business owners, there's one for every different industry, and then the ones that are industry exclusive. Something for everybody. A wedding convention? Yes, I did a lot. I did wedding conventions and I did baby fairs early in my career. Wedding conventions, if you want to shoot weddings, are awesome. Absolutely awesome. That was one of the first things I did, actually, in order to get my first wedding. And there was a baby. It was called a baby fair, and it was just like child vendors and baby boutiques and services for babies. And they did not limit the number of any one industry. So there were, 50 photographers there, but that's cool. Like, let's all put it all out there together and see, how each business stacks up. And when I moved to this town, that was the first way that I really started making my brand known. And it's a ton of work, but it can be so much fun too. And they tried it different ways. And that baby fair in particular, I don't know what you call it. It just quit happening. Like, go out of business. Like, she just quit making it. It was a baby store that put it on in a convention center. It was huge. And they made it free one year, and that was not demographic, for a sustainable business. That for a brow. I would like to do something cool. I love cool things. Is that what I just got? Okay. Looking for something cool. Is this what your business card, where it goes? Oh, is this like a bio site? Yes. Oh, how cool. Well done. You can see on my Instagram, that I have, because they only give you one link or whatever, and oh, you get out of comments. That's cool. So it just bio site just opens up because I have my speaker, author, exhibiting artist website, and then I have my portrait portfolio, and then my Instagram and my LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitch, and that way you can just kind of scroll through like which one's important to you. Yeah, that's nice. Good way to make contact with, for sure. Okay, I've got to do at least one with her grumpy face. Oh, very good. So it gives you your analytics and 273. She gave all the faces though. She gave big smile. She gave chill. Oh, see, not all fun. Oh, nice. I am super beat up from that soccer game. We played Friday night. We normally play Mondays, and everybody has to take one Friday because there are too many teams. So we had our Friday game 2 days ago, and then we play again tomorrow. And it just happened to be like the most physical game we've had so far. So like my knee was all like swollen and gross and beat up. I'm gonna have to adjust the old play style. I'm not in the position to take on men that are much bigger than I am. Very nice. That's cool. That cheek intact, and that little scratch. So I don't do a lot of marketing for Valentine's Day because we're not a big Valentine's Day couple, and like I said, I'm not boudoir. And I feel like people don't plan ahead for Valentine's Day. It's kind of like, oh, Valentine's Day's tomorrow, or Valentine's Day's in a week. So they're playing the short game. We don't even do. In fact, our first Valentine's Day for my husband and I, we had just started dating, so it was a little bit. It's kind of an awkward phase because we weren't serious yet. And I had already committed to an I Hate Valentine's Day party with a bunch of friends. So I had to wait for them to all fall asleep and sneak out to go to the man who would become my husband a year later. We had no idea. Not any of us. You know, you hear couples say, like, first time I saw him, I knew that was going to be my wife, that was going to be my husband. We didn't like each other. Could be a no-no. So it is good to have rejoined 2023. Is this still the time of year where you kind of look back at the times you've written the year, or times you've written the date and go, I've been writing 2023? I've been writing it for a while because in planning my marketing materials, I moved on from 2022 a long time ago, months ago. So I might have put an early 2023 out there. I like one better. Different enough. We'll do both. One of my favorite parts of this job is getting to see a newborn that I photographed then become a big brother or sister, and all the different pondering the best way to tell my social media audience back in business, ready for sessions. First of all, yay! Go Ray! Second of all, if you're thinking of Instagram, definitely a live or a video. It'll get a lot more, algorithm will be a lot kinder to you, and it'll create engagement with, and you can say more, like, you can be excited and they can share in your excitement, and that it'll translate a lot better with a video than with anything. Yeah, for sure. Are you feeling good, Ray? Everybody has a list. I have a list. Ugh, whistling. Just don't whistle in your live, please. The worst sound. Is this the same song? What is happening? I think I might like this song. Oh, a list. But really, everybody does. I didn't have cancer surgery and I have a list. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't think twice of it. How's it feel? It's so amazing what medicine can do. On my position here. So what kind of sessions do you want to jump back into? Like, what would ideally feel strange? My time moves different. Oh, that would be weird. I guess that's one of those things that we just don't ever think about until, it changes. How long? How long has it been since surgery? Hey, maple glaze! A month. That's not long. Hi, everybody! Yay! How's it going? Yay! Welcome! I'm back from my Pioneer Week. How is everybody? How was the stream? Hey! That's awesome. Yay! You're famous! We were talking about that not too long ago. In here with the big flex. I'm gonna have to get on and watch those. When do they do them? Friday night? I was getting my bootsy handed to me Friday night. Soccer field. Oh, Friday morning. Wait, but you're in Arizona, right? Oh, 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that is it. It's not really important. Morning is relative on Twitch. Oh, yeah. I don't think I knew his name was Aaron. I'm really bad about that, though. Friday is Raw Editing Weekly Challenge. Wednesdays for critique. Oh, nice. So what is the Raw? Does he provide the image and then you edit it? Baby smile. Oh, got it. That's cool. Does this song just say Christmas? Ah, that's cool. You know, do you have it picked already? Yay! That grumpy face. little baby. And oh, nice. How was the stream tonight? Solid Sunday?
Yellow flowers and green, green grass, riding mower that's built to last. A big beer store on every clothes, a slip and slide and a garden hose. All my buddies and their wives have a big barbecue on the 4th of July, and a cheap guitar so I can play a little melody.
Do more daytime streams. Mine changes. My schedule is just not consistent enough because I can be flexible for my clients. So when they need me to have a session, that's when I'm gonna have a session. So it's hard to have a regular. Because newborns definitely need the morning. Sorry, newborns definitely need the morning because they are much easier in the morning. And then, school age kids have to be evening or on the weekends, and then you had soccer in there. And well, how's everybody doing tonight? You ready to crush the week? Book that calendar, make that money. Enter competition. Excited for competitions, and I wish PTA would just get on with telling us what's going to happen with the big one. Jill still reads every night, 10:30. Oh, I'm asleep. Crush some dinner. Yes, both important. I've been ridiculously hungry. So my youngest child turned 7 on Friday, and she wanted for her birthday to go out to eat at a fancy restaurant. We eat out relatively often, but we bring it home. And she wanted to go out to eat and get dressed fancy, and she was so precious. And we went to exactly the same type of place that we go to every Christmas Eve. And she kept whispering, "Tell the waitress it's my birthday." But she had on Mickey Mouse ears with like a cupcake. Like everybody knew it was her birthday. But so she wanted me to tell the waitress, and I said to our waitress, I was like, "She really wants you to know that it's her birthday." And the waitress goes, "Okay." That's it. No happy birthday for the 7-year-old. Sorry, kid. We don't believe in birthdays here. But luckily, there were a bunch of college girls at the table next to us, and they were like, "Happy birthday," and they made a big deal and made her feel really good. So, recovery. Yes, the little one that was on screen. Yeah, she'll slyly slink in and be like, the boys always hated having their picture taken, and they would do the thing where they think if their face is pointing at you, but they're like watching TV or like talking to somebody. That's all you need. You need the facial direction. But the girls are like, up to you have your camera. They're like posing. Oh, they're very close in age. I've got 2 April birthdays for my kiddos. It's a good birthday time. I like January too, though, because that gives us something fun to look forward to after the holidays. I mean, I don't know that there's a bad birthday time. What would a bad birthday time even be? The restaurant my best friend went to, told him it was his birthday, and they brought out, oh, that's so fun. And a cowboy themed restaurant. Yes. On one of our first dates, like again, my husband's birthday's in February, so we just started dating. It's actually yesterday was the anniversary of our first date, and it was 21 years ago. And we went to this place. It was a German restaurant, and I was like, I'm gonna tell him it's your birthday, and he was like, don't you dare! Like he was dead serious. He was like, I will leave you here. So I was teasing him about it, and then there was a polka band there. That night, they start playing Happy Birthday, and he looks at me like, better not have. And I was like, I swear I didn't. But was it Texas Roadhouse? I went for my birthday, didn't tell anyone. A wooden horse. Yes. I love attention. Tell everybody it's my birthday, even when it's not. I was a waitress in college, and I would be part of the where we had the crew that when it was somebody's birthday, we'd have to go out and like sing the happy birthday song and clap for him and stuff. And there was a guy that whenever he was working a shift, he would do a solo. So we loved it because we didn't have to go out there and do it, but he would come out like he was the lead of a boy band and like sing for him. Red Lobster? No, I don't think so. I worked at a whole bunch of places. This was a steakhouse. It was a Montana Mike steakhouse, but it's not there anymore. I would tell my mom about work, and she never ate there again. Red Lobster was my birthday preference for years. That is exotic. How come there aren't any Canadian restaurants? What would a Canadian restaurant look like? That's where you're gonna take Beyonce. I had a date in college that was like, I've got a surprise for you. Wear your nicest dress. We're gonna go out, and we were celebrating something, and so I had like this cocktail dress, and I'd worked up in my mind. And he took me to Red Lobster. We drove an hour to Red Lobster. Cheddar biscuits. I bet Beyonce eats at Red Lobster on her birthday. Do they sing to you at Red Lobster? Oh yes, I love poutine. I mean, I'm vegan, so it's probably not it's not authentic. I don't think I ever had free vegan poutine. I didn't know it was a thing, but there's a vegan restaurant here that has poutine. Go to the Owlery. You're ever in Bloomington, Indiana, and it is chef's kiss. So awesome. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the raid. Safe travels on the metro. And this is the composite that was up there. Grumpy. I love this chunky. This baby did not want to unfurl her back foot. So I just let the babies show me. They basically show you how they were in utero. Is Tim Hortons in the States? Is that donuts? Cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. We used to take the croutons and dip them in the vats of salad dressing and eat them. So gross. If you're all with the health department, do not listen to this. I think the restaurant's closed down. That's probably why. I'm gonna keep that little sprinkle. I think so. Is Tim Hortons the place with donuts? Is that what am I thinking of the right place? Oh, they have them in Michigan. Michigan's practically Canada. You can see the northern lights from the upper peninsula. So I've heard. I haven't gotten to see them yet, but I want to photograph them. I want donuts. We are definitely in need of a grocery trip. My children are growing. All of them. I'm growing too. I'm gonna hit a grocery for $50. Plastic temporary gloves. The window. Oh, the food prep. Oh man, I would never use gloves. I was just a waitress. Well, I was a waitress at that place, and then I was a bartender at a different place, and a hostess. So I had many different roles. I tried a whole bunch of different jobs when I was in college. I thought they'd be fun, and I knew that they weren't stuff that I would want to do forever, but I just thought it'd be fun for a little while, so I tried out on really different jobs. And then most of them were fun. Oh. To a White Castle did not live up to the hype. Is there hype around White Castle? This just took a turn. We went sideways. I need to know the hype around White Castle, because the hype around White Castle is usually diarrhea. My dad loves White Castle. Whenever my dad is there, you cannot let him pick where we're going to eat. No, I've never been to an In-N-Out. Girl, took a Margo to White Castle. Is that the hype? Have a White Castle. We ate there once because they had. So what is it about In-N-Out? Because like people go nuts. Is it the sauce? What is the secret? Let me in their marketing. That's what I'm super into their marketing. Anybody that can create that viral love. The cold Poland. Huh. Animal sauce. What is animal sauce? Double grilled onions. What is that? That sounds gross. I don't like onions though. Like I'll eat them if I don't have to realize I'm eating them. If they're just in stuff, I'm okay with that. I can remember as a kid though, like we didn't eat fast food very often, so it was like a big deal when we did. And if McDonald's they had those like teeny tiny chopped up onions, but it was like all over, and like it ruined my life if there were onions on my burger. Even though you just take a fry, scrape them all off, but like I was a dramatic kid. Yeah. Grilled cheese was insulting. Oh, that sounds gross. Where is that? This is In and Out. I still need to know about the animal sauce. Is it like a mystery animal? Is it made of the animal? Shaped like an animal? What's happening? Where is so that's one of the places on my list. I need to get to Oregon for a speaking thing. I spoke to the Oregon Guild, but it was virtual because it was in 2020. So I want an excuse to take a little northwest road trip with my fam. See some sights. Pretty sure it was the last stream where Corn Palace became hot topic. Oh, Thousand Island. Do they call it animal sauce? Special. It's not really enticing. I'm gonna be honest. Just let me know what I'm gonna eat. Why would you? That's a terrible name. Why would they call it that? Oh, it's not, or animal style. Oh, okay. It's not called animal sauce. The debate. I love, for so long we couldn't get, animal style's extra pickles. So it's just like In and Out sauce or whatever. So I've been vegan since for 20 years, and we couldn't get sauces. Stuff like now we can get anything, so I will eat anything, any sauce, because for a long time we couldn't, and I wasn't a big real sauces before. Too much, but I love a sauce now. I like barbecue, but I'm kind of a barbecue snob. I'm an In and Out. Oh, an expert. I'm getting tired of it. Yes, all right. I don't know what my favorite. As a kid, it was McDonald's. I loved Happy Meal. The sand bucket. Remember those? And they had like the yellow lids with like, the sifting lid. It was a big deal when we didn't eat out much at all. We lived right, so like our property was across the road from a Hardee's, but it was still like a couple miles to walk. We lived way off the road. I had to wait like an hour in line at the drive-thru. Oh my gosh, that's like Chick-fil-A around here. Chick-fil-A is a cult. Like, people are crazy, but their lines are so fast. And the soccer team that I coach is a Christian homeschool team, and whenever the games are out, if it's an away game and there's a Chick-fil-A nearby, it's a party. There is a lot of people in line. They don't have any people. They have like, my dad had surgery last year, so I had their hash browns. But I bet it's probably only in breakfast. I don't think I've ever in my whole life had like people there. Love these pictures. Pretty soon it'll be spring. Put my winter textures away. Yeah, they aren't. And I can remember there was one in the mall too. And there would be like, that's tons of money on the table. Oh, that's cool. They did their engagement session at a Chick-fil-A. Did they work there or meet there? Or... That's funny. That's that one. Further and slow. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that. 2, 4, 5. Get through this green. Mm-hmm. 3, 3, 5, 6, 6. There's a lot in these colors.
We find ourselves starting from
And that purple and gray and blue. That's
brick by brick.
got married at a Taco Bell in Vegas. That's a story. We need some details here, though. Can't. That's not a story you can leave on the table. I need to know the rest. Is this like a chapel Taco Bell? Because this is Vegas that we're talking about. That's really the whole story. Fascinating. Good story. It's an icebreaker. Oh, it's a whole thing. I want to know what he said to his grandmother. Grandma, guess what? Any place in Vegas. What it's there for.
There's valleys and mountain tops.
Where my kids get married. That's fun. We have had all the same people in our family for a long time. Because nobody is having any more babies. And, there's no fresh meat in the family. We need to mix it up a little bit. We're getting boring. My oldest, kind of surprised me. I didn't think he would care that much, but there's a real fancy homeschool mom, like an hour away, and it's hard to get tickets to. And the night before, he was like, I just want to go. So I tried, and they sold out in 20 minutes. But the website was like locked up, so we didn't get to. But he's just a junior. To Vegas when my wife was my fiance. Oh, I get that. How Britney Spears did it. Her wedding jeans. First one. I can see the alert. Yeah, the big weddings are a lot of work. That's true. Even a small wedding, even if you're not having that many people, I sometimes feel like that's every bit of a pain. It can be, depending on the personalities you're working with. Bride and groom, and it's not even just the bride and the groom. It's the bride and the groom, the mother of the bride, and the mother of the groom, and don't. You guys say that. It's like tradition every screen. I'm gonna explain to you that I don't. To shooting weddings. And like, I've got mad respect for wedding photographers. It's a whole different beat. And I love the weddings that I shot because it's cool to be a part of somebody's day, but this one. And I was real pregnant for a lot of the weddings because I spent 16 years straight pregnant and or nursing. So I was probably tired. there's a new bridal gown shop in our town, like just a couple blocks away from the studio. And it makes me like for just a second. Like those kinds of wedding vendors probably get the good. They get the high note. Enough to say yes to the dress. You know that. Oops. Get a little bit of a spring setup for this stage. Get a spring day here and there. And really, before too, I feel like January went by really fast. It feels like we just had Christmas. Now we're getting ready for Valentine's. Like we get a little Valentine's more. It's a fun. I've got some July newborns books. What other movies? What's a movie recommendation? And they can be anything, but I cannot promise that I won't go to sleep. I like stupid, like mindless. I don't want to be figuring anything out. I don't want to be thinking too much. Give me ridiculous. The menu looks great. What are you talking about? Is that a movie? Oh, is it a movie? I haven't heard of that. This made me hungry. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it is. What's that about? Dark comedic satire. Okay. Is it going to give me nightmares? It takes very little to give me nightmares, for the record. Okay, I'm gonna write it down and watch it together. You'd think with all of our streaming options, and we've got, you can have a movie for any time period, and it's not going to Taters on Fridays anymore to see if they have the VHS, like we were talking about earlier. But when we sit down to watch a movie, it might think everyone's like, well, then it's just realistic. Unless I have to, I don't know. I like watching Up. First of all, for every kids movie, that is a masterpiece. If you haven't seen Up, go watch Up because I think it's just underrated. Whoops. Oops, what's that? Oh, that's nice. How that chunky blanket. Yeah, you go in thinking that these movies are just going to be for kids or whatever, but Up really touched on serious topics in such a masterfully artistic way. And I haven't watched it in a long time because it was emotional. But it's just so beautifully done. I hope somebody won some awards for that. I'm sure it did. I am too, actually, because my sons actually my girls too, but mostly my sons love Mario, and they are hyped for the movie. And they asked if we could go see it in the theater, and we never go to the theater, so I think we might do that. I think it comes out in July. Have you seen the Mario themed restaurant? That's a thing. It is a whole, like, it's over the top, which I am on board for. It'd be hard to be on Instagram and not get. Oh, I love that texture. I don't actually know. So I got these at imaging last year, but I don't know what the animal is. A deer, maybe? Like a bunny with small ears? I don't know. But it's a little wintry and a little springy. So, going with it. Yes. Did I not just edit one just like this? Sure I did. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh yes, purples and blues. Okay, so hopefully I've gotten past. Oh, okay, we might have to keep the lip. Yeah, we gotta keep the lip. 48, 3. So I am going to build some reels this week, and I don't know if I should do that on stream. Is that something that people want to see? But what I'm going to do is a couple of just kind of sped up composite creations, just like where it's super fast. Off with the nose. I want to do more lives and reels and stuff like that on Instagram. Yay! I'm definitely going to this week. It was so weird being off the computer. I was just on my phone, so I couldn't post that much because all my access to my real files. So I had access only to stuff that I had sent to other people. It was not a lot. I was in trouble when I started knowing the words. Yeah, my YouTube is just my stream right over there, but I would like to do some, and that's what the reels will be, also shorts for YouTube. It's kind of an experimental situation there. I got 2 views. Alright, so we gotta figure out the tricks here. Do it. We'll figure it out just right before they change it. YouTube stuff right now is just kind of an archive for Twitch for me, but haven't put. It's not just you. My YouTube dad and mom definitely. You can't even call it a ghost town because it was never thriving. Google Authenticator, yes. I forget why, but I have it on my phone. Something that it goes to. But yes, I use it. Whatever it was no option. It was just like what you had to use. Oh, it's for kids. One little scratch. My youngest was born with absolute talent on her hand. I think it's playing the same song over and over. Oh, this is instrumental. Right. So I need to probably come up with. I had a dream about stream schedule while I was forced to be off of stream, and in that stream schedule, I was streaming twice in the morning, twice a week, but I was painting, and then twice a week in the afternoon, evenings, like my normal schedule. And then I woke up and I was like, pretty good plan. And I have a mixed media exhibition coming up this year that I need to. I think I'm nervous. I don't think I register nervous like most people do. I don't. When I think about it, I don't feel nervous, but I'm putting it off. And that's not usually like me. Oh, very nice. I love a QR code. And after imaging, so I have a speaker business card with a QR code because I don't have enough people on YouTube to have like a custom link or whatever. Now they have the handle thing that makes it easier, but when I had the business cards made and I got it got scanned, specifically got that QR code got scanned 210 times while I was in. So that was pretty cool. I'm not even offended that not everybody. Whatever. Maybe that'll be on my list for the year to jazz up my a little bit. Out, I like it. Okay. Someone might know it's an accurate look. Out. So maybe I'll try streaming in the mornings a little bit, especially for painting. We'll see. I operate so much better in the morning. I'm more of a go-getter in the morning. But that makes it harder. I feel like time zone wise, it's harder to pick up anybody that's not East Coast. Oh, I wish I hadn't wasted the first 15 minutes with my microphone not working. Oh, you got your Zoom membership card. Yes, absolutely. What do I think about listings pricing? Okay. I don't know about real estate. That's probably more about building relationships too. But for portrait side, I give a range. Actually, let me see. I don't know what I do on my website. I do not put my prices on. Here, let's go to my website. Let's see what I did because I can't remember. But I know that I don't give best. Here we go. Okay. So individual files start at 300, packages at 800. So I give them a vague. I used to have an average sale. My average sale now will scare people away a little bit. But I would give them an idea. So you'll weed out the people who are bargain shopping, who will want to negotiate, that kind of thing. But it's not making it about the number. You don't want to make it just about the number. You want to make it about what you offer them. And to do that, you have to get them in front of you. So give them an idea, so if they're really searching for it, they can find it, and kind of weed out the people that's a hard no, not going to happen. But encourage contact. Every page of your website should encourage contact with you. Email, message, phone, whatever. Nobody ever picks phone really, but I feel like realtors might. They're in the same boat as us. Photography is fun. I've been thinking about, I should say, more often. But other than that, I would like to go to the zoo and get some stuff for, starting point, not a price list. You can give like an average. Most customers spend around $2,500 to $3,500, or whatever your average is. You can give, like I did, the individual files start at, packages start at, and that way the sky's the limit. And then my welcome packet has the packages on it, but not individual wall art. And I make it clear that I have something for every budget, which you'll just have to adjust what you want based on budget or vice versa. I want to go to the zoo and get some animals to hang on to for composite. $25. What are my upsells for portraits? As in, what do you mean? What do I like? What physical prints do I sell, or costs do I sell? My average sale is $3,000, and I have two really popular products. I have canvas clusters, which is a set of canvases that are different. There are different numbers of them and different designs and stuff. But if you have a big wall that you want to decorate the whole wall all at once, that's a really nice way. And then my heirloom canvases are popular because they are so beautiful, and I have a huge display in my studio of those. So show what you'll sell. So show what you want to sell. And those are just like one of a kind, absolutely cool. Never out of space. Up, digital downloads, doing printing. Yes. Yes. I would start with just a few options. With framed print, with a canvas, have your middle, if you go with 3, which is a popular number in sales because most people will avoid the high end. That's like your dream price that if you sold that, you would be like, sweet, I have arrived. And then the middle, you want to be your average. And then the low end, you want it to be where you're making money. You are making money on all of your time, but it's not the big sale. That's for the lower spenders. But that middle one's your sweet spot. That's where you want people to be funneling naturally. So when you're starting, especially because you don't want to have a huge cost of samples or anything, but if you can get a physical sample to show, that is a world of difference. If people didn't see, I have a 50-inch heirloom canvas in my studio that is spectacular, and most people when they come in comment on it, and that's it becomes kind of a goal for them, a dream. When they get an image that they really love, that's their go-to. I love a big, and it's a framed canvas. You wouldn't look at it and go. For a long time, there were canvases that were popular, like the cheap canvases that you get Facebook ads for. This is not it. This is handmade, stripped canvas with an image applied, coated in acrylic, and it is stunning. Yeah, 3 different print packages for sure, and yeah, an actual sample, and it's a huge. It's a psychological game with the 3, because most people will avoid the lowest and avoid the highest, so they'll find themselves in the middle. And I don't sell a digital without them getting print form of it too. I don't want them to go print it somewhere else and it not look the way I want it to look. I want them to have a finished art. So if they're printing through me, then I can control the color and the clarity and the quality. And there are too many bad printers out there. And I get people wanting digital. I want digital too, just because that's how we hold on to it. But it is way too easy to get the digitals and then put it in the drawer, or maybe not even download them, and plan on doing it later. So I'm trying to take that load off of them by handling the printing. And then some photographers do installation. I've never done installation. There have been a few where I'll have something framed at the local framer and they'll install, which is nice. Another service, but I would not be the person that you want nailing stuff in your wall. I know my limits. My husband could do it. He'd do stuff. The man's already. Yes. Yes, and do you do in-person sales? It's a game changer. You can be there to sell. It's a game changer. Yes. And I do everything in person. I do my ordering sessions, consultations, everything in person. I've done Zoom, and I will do Zoom, especially for clients who travel. I've a lot of clients that travel significant. So I'll either expedite so that they can have their ordering sessions before they leave, or do it via Zoom if I had to, which obviously the last few years I've had to. But have them in person and play a slideshow with music. It's an experience. One thing to have. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it off because I'm at 2 hours now, and I need to chill a little bit. Had a week off almost, but I will absolutely be back tomorrow because I have a deadline with this baby, and then this little one I've been wanting to work on, and my computer was shut down, so this is my sketch. But it's going to be pretty epic. And there's another one that I'm going to do before I even finish this. That's going to be pretty powerful. So come back and see me tomorrow. And thank you so much for your patience as I was gone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll take a look at it. Thank you for your patience while I was gone. Join me in the ghost town of YouTube and the party of Instagram. And I will be back here on Twitch tomorrow. And one of these days I will be painting because deadlines are everywhere. So thank you guys so much for the company and the chat and the raid and all that good stuff. And for coming back. I'm back, baby. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
That's why you my mommy.